Hello everybody, this is the first pilot episode of Let's Make the Text Editor, and today I'm going to show idea behind this series. So I want to write the text editor, and why I want to do this thing, it's because I want to give to people opportunity to learn how to program in C++, and the text editor is kind of medium size, medium complexity project, and the best way to learn how to do something, for example how to start programming in C++, it's practicing. So I kind of want to give to everybody opportunity to practice in programming with some sort of real project, and hopefully we will make the very good text editor. And let me talk about idea about this text editor. So first of all, it's gonna be C++, and it's going to be text editor to develop in using C++ language. So it's for programmers. It's not text editor like for publishing some documents, or it's not like Word text editor. It's text editor for developing. So I want to focus on performance. Also, I want to make it work under Linux and Mac OS X. Working with Windows, it's possible, and I will, but this is a focus: Linux and Mac OS X. Of course, syntax highlighting and ability to compile the code, ability to run debugger inside the editor, also easy code navigation. And right now I'm using Emacs, and I'm pretty happy with Emacs, but I kind of realized it's hard for people to start use Emacs because it has some sort of legacy. For example, keyboard bindings, I don't know how to pronounce it right, are not standard. It's used to be like it's very old, and modern text editors using different key bindings. For example, Ctrl S, normally it's safe, and in Emacs it's I hit right now Ctrl S, it's search, or undo in normal text editor it's Ctrl Z, and here is it's going to be in our keyboard shortcut, it's Ctrl/. These kind of small things, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, also it's not copy and paste, it's different, it has different meaning, but a lot of features I want to take from Emacs, and it's great because mostly it's keyboard driven, and a lot of things I can do just using keyboard. Also, I like to ability to just split the screen in two and use with buffers like this. Also, I like to switch. For example, I open application and open paint event file. I like ability to switch between them, and for example, and search. For example, I want to search for application, and it's sort of fuzzy searching. It's like, for example, I know I want to open application, but for example I just forgot how it sits, and I just remember last four characters like T-I-O-N. So I can search like this and open file application. So I want to bring these features to our text editor. Easy code navigation. Also, I can search, and I can use regular expression. So this kind of meaning I put inside the easy code navigation. Also, I want to have embedded ability working with source control, Git, Mercurial, SVN. Also, I want to have ability to work with terminal remotely via SSH. Yes, keyboard driving, no like minimum mouse or and plugins, of course. So these kind of features I want to have in text editor. And minimum dependency. So I'm going to use C++11 and SDL. And about OpenGL and FreeType, actually I realized SDL has its SDL something TTF, something like this. So actually I do not need FreeType. And OpenGL probably I will need to increase performance. So just for sake of performance. This is idea behind what kind of text editor I want to have. I'm going to record a video every day for 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and I think I will do it at evening Pacific time, somewhere around 8 p.m. Pacific time. And we'll see how it will work. And this video is just introduction, and next videos I think I just will program. Probably I will make some videos about how to set up environment, how to install dependencies, and probably one video I will do for how to do it for Linux, and another video I will do how to make it with Mac. So I did not think through about how you can join to this project, and really I have no idea. Just try to sign up in GitHub, and we will figure out together how to do this thing. Just email me or put some comment in the video, and we will figure out together, and probably we can do it online, and I just help you. And probably when I figure out how to you can join to the project, I will make the video about this thing. So right now I'm going to make the small example how I'm picturing development. So I create a bunch of issues. It's right now it's 29, and already for closed, so it's total 33. And I'm going to, there is something in progress, it's just big issues, for example application or widget or issue create the text editor. And of course then this thing closed, it means project is done. So this one is never going to be closed. And there is some small issues, some big, and probably it needs to be split in several. For example, support for different character encodings, and I'm thinking it's just going to be like some sort of library which can do conversion from one encoding to another encoding. And right now I already have file to UTF-16, and it takes there is two functions to UTF-16 which takes const char or std string. And implementation, I just put very simple implementation. So I think by default I want to make it work with UTF-8, and right now it's just working. I don't know how it's working, but it's work correct with ASCII only. So as I understanding, this thing is just extending the these two things, and I put to do here. So let me pick some issue, and I'm thinking implement basic keyboard manipulations. arrows, home and page up, page down, control home, control end. And what I want to do, I just want to create a branch and create a branch new, right? And call it something like basic keyboard, something like this. And parent going to be master. Now I'm going to open screen. So screen, it's I'm going to show you there is a main, and inside the main I create the application widget and screen, which is child of widget. And then I assign to screen file buffer and set dimensions for screen, set focus, and assign the text buffer, and just run application. And let me show you. First of all, I'm going to compile it. Yes, I'm going to use my own build system. It's also my small project, and basically I made it because I want to create a project very fast. And right now, yeah, I do not need to make any project file. I just create a CPP file and run build, and it just build and generate a binary, and it's create a folder, so it's aware of dependencies and all these things. And let me show you my build system. So it's here, and I will also add the link in description. And it's just one file, and deploy will compile the file and move it to the bin directory, and this is my home directory, and I'm moving it to my home, but actually you can modify this thing and just move it to some user bin or bin, and of course it's for Linux. And for Mac it's going to work. I think you will just, I'm not sure, I mean, I'm using Brew for a long time, and probably you will need to have a Brew to make it work. So I'm using build system to build the project. So where is my text editor? Here is it. So let's, because I started to work on this issue, I'm going to mark it as in progress. I build it and run debugger, and I'm going to run with my program in debugger. So you can see I just open source code, and it's something like key event h file, and I'm trying to move the cursor and it doesn't move because it's not implemented yet. But of course, I can type, I can delete, backspace, use backspace, and I can use delete. So let's implement keyboard up, down, left, right. And yeah, so you can see here's it's this one around its widget, and this white thing it's screen, and it's flickering a lot. I won't, probably I will make the issue to fix this thing, and if you want you can try to fix this thing, but for now, I mean, I want to make it work first, and then some minor fix minor things later. So this flickering definitely need to be fixed. And there is a not very good performance. I mean, I measured CPU, how much CPU it's using, and it's quite a lot. So also rendering also need to be improved, but for now I'm going to focus on functionality first. So let's go and implement. So I'm going to screen, and there is a key press event, and I'm going to catch key event left, and I want to move cursor. So first let's get cursor. So it's just x and y equal text buffer cursor. And because I hit left, I want to move x coordinate, decrease x coordinate, but I have to be sure it's greater than 0, and I can decrease else. And here I want to move cursor up and put at the end of line, but first I have to be sure y is greater than 0, so I can here y and cursor x equal let me take a look of interface. And yes, I want to be sure text buffer is it's not null. How to indent? I want to put at the end of the line, so text buffer cursor y dot size, right? And here I'm doing nothing, and then text buffer set cursor. So it's going to be new cursor, and then I want to render this thing. I want to put star here. Okay, let's see how left is working. So I type something and hit left. Okay, it looks like it's working, but for some reason some sort of bugs with enter. Let's me implement right first. So if it's less than size, we can increase, and here has to be less than size. So in this case we can increase y, and cursor x going to become 0. Comparing with arrow, and same. Interesting. Okay, never mind. Right. Now it's working. What? Oh, now left doesn't work. Oh. Why left doesn't work? Oh, got it. I need to call break here. Something wrong with enter. So let me check this thing. Set cursor. Here is it, right? Increasing y. Same issue. Yep. Missing break. Simple. Okay, cool. So left and right implemented. Yeah, and it's, you can probably, somebody who is listening this thing in headphones, you can notice how my CPU overheating, and it's because rendering is quite expensive in terms of CPU usage for now. Okay, so left right is implemented. Let me implement up and down, and I just copy this thing up. So if y greater than 0, y, and we need to check here if x cursor x greater than size, we need to set cursor x to size. Actually, it's fine. And remove this thing for up and for down. Static cast int arrow. Okay, static cast int. Let's test it. Here, of course, scrolling is not working, and I think I want to make scrolling to work. Let's make scrolling working. and I think I will do it in render. So here's it. I'll check if. So here's it, right? I'm setting screen cursor and Y scrolling first of all. If this one is less than 0, we need to screen set this row, screen this row. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, set this row to tmpy, something like this. And if it's greater than set with scroll tmpy minus something like this. Probably I made some OB1 error, but tmpy. But I'll just do it like this. Yep, I made OB1 error. I knew it. Here's it, it's fine, it looks fine. Probably it's not OB1, right? Yep, it's OB1. Okay, so it's for this one. So I have to put -1, -1. Oops. Check fault. Greater. You know, also I want to make it which these are default coordinates with height and where is the position? Defined Windows post undefined. Okay, I'll keep it undefined. So why it's crashed? Set with scroll. And it's called render. Probably I don't need to do it inside the render. Screen set cursor. Set cursor and if value less than 0, if value dot y less than 0, we scroll plus equal negative value dot value dot y. If value dot y greater than height, we scroll -1 plus 1 greater than plus 1. I need to decrease, right? Something like this. Value y underscore. Hopefully I did not messed up. So doesn't work. So value y equals 0, value y equal -1. What the heck? Why it doesn't work? Come on, set cursor. Let's debug this thing. Run. Nothing happening. What? Because it's calling this thing. Okay. So we can do set cursor chord. Now it's, will it work? Yeah, it looks like it's working. Yeah. Crashed. Yep, it's crashed. Inside the render. Py -1. Oh, py 0. Now I messed up with sign. V scroll. I need to, yes, I need this thing. Right. It's moving opposite way. I need plus here. Actually I have to compare it with V scroll, right? No, I have to compare it with Y, right. Nice. Boom, segfault. So Y. Here's it in our OB1 error, -1. Cool. No crashing, and we can move left, right, up and down. So that's it. I'm going to commit changes. Remove crash coordinates. Let's see what I did. Here's it. I implemented left, right, up and down, and also implemented scrolling. So I'm going to put the message implement arrow keys up, down, left, right, and implement vertical scroll. Check spelling and commit and push. That's it. Also I want to pull just in case, and we can also check what is going here. So BC, basic keyboard, implement arrow keys up, down, left, right. That's it. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.